start, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
And that's why this quarterback is such a big weapon, guys, because in this area of the field, they can call these design QB runs, get the extra blocker at the point of attack, and go score. And they showed you that physicality there.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. On the option. Now the toss. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Green. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Bernard. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Alabama pushing the tempo. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He's looking to throw it. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown tie.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And he's tackled and no chance to run it back, but the try fails. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to pass. What a snag by the defense. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Yeah.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're down there force your ass to get a good team.
Comes out throwing on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. Flying down the left side.
It's tough.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
First time I've seen that shit.
Kick 6. What a return. And think about it. You go for the long field goal. Do a
that
good
shit
job
too?
of keeping somebody deep for the return. And here's the hard thing. All those offensive
And
linemen
if you
trying to
keep the
protect
field goal,
now they got to go try to make a tackle. Too much speed. What an amazing return. What a
hold
big
on,
play.
that shit for the same seat. The same seat good.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
That's looking pretty good.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Back to throw, it's Green. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
They keep the field goal, but that bitch was short. I thought that bitch was running back.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Fires to the right.
Really
That
take
pass
it.
will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
That's good. You take that.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Moving out of the pocket. Sails one into the middle. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
In the red area, it's Haynes. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And the ball comes
Let's
out.
go.
What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Pick up his own fumble.
Security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Headed to the end zone. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. Can't quite cross the lane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Shoot that nigga in the backfield.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Coming out with it, it's James.
He's
got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you can be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They've got the lead here in the fourth. And they'll try to tack on 2. The option look. He'll pitch it. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Green. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
They'll run the option. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, at this situation in the game now with the lead, you know the offense is just going to try and run the football, bleed the clock, and ice this game.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. On the option. Now the toss. He goes airborne, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get the rock back.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Oh, no.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitz that's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. At this point, the clock is like the 12th man on offense. I assume they'll keep it on the ground here.
I would think so, too, but I also want to get the score and end this game. Like, that touchdown puts me up by 2 possessions, ball game over.
Oh, no, the ball
Yes, sir.
out. This could change
Yes,
things.
sir.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down to this
Ain't no
defense.
fucking
Gets
fun
the
on the
ball
rabbit
back
got
for
to
his
do
own.
it.
What a costly turnover there. They had a chance to almost put this thing away.
Yeah, they had a chance at the knockout blow, right? Down in this area of the field, at minimum, you've got to come away with the field goal, but you cannot turn it over. Poor job with ball security, and all of a sudden now they've given their opponent an opportunity to come steal this game.
He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable.
Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Look at the leg in the shoe now.
Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Green. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays through the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He'll just keep slinging it. He's taking the deep shot.
Got him.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running
Yeah, they
room,
gave
but
him
none to
some
be
shoes.
found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover
I
wasn't
knew that
great,
was
so
coming.
David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on.
Off he goes. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake on first down. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete.
Get the
We'll see who it's
fuck out
on.
of here.
So the decision has been made, and the
Illegal
coach will
contact.
take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Got enough for the first down. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time.
Oh, good perfect play.
Alabama! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
I
He
think he was
gets it
just
into
sit
the
there and watch
end
it.
zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Might as well just bought this
And the
fucking
score
ticket.
comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Kicking team's got it.
Man, this song crazy.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And
That nigga
defenses have
trash.
changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side.